All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show for goldandsilvertoday.com. Check that website out, guys. So for everyone, who wanted to know what happened or what would happen with the markets as they opened up today after such a crazy end of last week, they kind of wanted to know, would it edge lower? Would it edge higher? Well, by now, you guys have known that markets ended up going higher for both equities and gold and silver, heading into positive territory this morning due to a lessening of fear. So we will go over that lessening of fear very shortly. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. Okay, so let's take a look at the VIX. Now, the VIX is often called the fear index. When it rises, investors feel nervous about prospects. When it falls, their fears are, being quelled somewhat. And, that's the first thing that I wanted to monitor this morning. And wouldn't you know it, it began to trend down. So with this fear gauge being down, this isn't too much of a surprise given this. Dow jumps 350 points on stimulus optimism as traders monitor Trump's health. So let's get into this. U.S. stocks climbed Monday as investors grew more hopeful that lawmakers will reach a compromise on a new stimulus deal in light of President Donald Trump's Ronnie's diagnosis and signs of a slowdown in economic recovery. Monday's gains also came amid indications of an improvement in Trump's health and the prospect that he may be leaving the hospital soon. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed 350 points. Gonna just skip down here. I think this is more stimulus. I really do. CNBC's Jim Cramer said on CNBC's Squawk on the Street on Monday, this is hope on talks between Secretary Mnuchin and Speaker Pelosi. Now, they did speak this morning, but no deal, was reached, or I shouldn't say no deal was reached, but the next step in the phase didn't come from it, which is, passing it on to the Senate for them to sign. And then after that, you're going to get to the president. So we're still waiting on that process to continue. But based off of everything, with Trump waving from his motorcade to the video released on Saturday, to his continuous tweets, to his doctors reporting on his health, it seems as if investors feel pretty optimistic. And buttressing this sentiment is this, which is the U.S. 10-year being, well above 0.7%. It's at 0.755% right now. Looks like it almost hit 0.76% earlier this morning. And, just showing some risk on behavior for traders. So, this is also buttressing this risk on feeling that we're getting this Monday morning. And in addition to that, we also have the DXY as well. The DXY went down this morning, and it's down to 93.51. So with that risk on, traders are back to, dumping dollars and going for more riskier plays here. So with that, you have to start talking about the euro. The euro edged up this morning against the dollar. The pound also did the same thing, edged up against the dollar, heading back into the 1.3s or towards the 1.3s. Now, we got both the IHS and ISM services data today, and both showed signs of positivity. Though the IHS did show a drop, a minor one from August, the report spoke highly of business activity with demand remaining high. So with the 10-year yield being up, the VIX being down, the dollar down, and slightly positive, services data, how did gold and silver perform on the back of this positive news? Well, gold and silver went up. Now, this may surprise some people, as many are wondering, well, how can gold rise on the back of positivity? Well, retail investors via ETFs are at the helm right now, and they aren't, looking at the long-term benefits of holding gold during times of uncertainty when, all of your other securities may be getting hammered. Many are just looking for a quick short-term flip, and that distorts that traditional behavior of gold. So will this be a good week for gold and silver? Well, as long as Trump's health improves and we get that stimulus, that people are expecting, that we will likely get, because Trump has actually said, hey guys, let's pass this thing, and this, because this was created from the side of Democrats, the Republicans were pretty much the ones kind of like left, or a lot of us are wondering, well, are the Republicans gonna, back this thing? So with Trump actually saying, from the hospital, tweeting from the hospital, hey, get this thing signed, it looks like that will likely happen. And if that does happen, you already know that's going to be a boost to gold and silver. And then even also if you own some stocks and equities, that will likely be a boost there as well. So guys, thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.